Hello guys, and welcome back for episode 4 of our Let's Play Astroneer. Our goal today is to get a rover. We want to get a rover, we want to get a drill for that rover so that we can get all the juicy resources at the same time. No coming back up to base, just straight up, go down, come back with everything we need. Without further ado, let's get into it. So I've been looking at this and I am absolutely sure of the direction I want to go with here. Is I want to grab these two first, which we'll do that right now. So the chemistry lab and the atmospheric condenser, those are crucial. But I am not quite sure about the rest. I don't know how we want to proceed here in the future about what we want to do. I do want to try a couple of the platforms. They're always so expensive, so I haven't really done too many of them, but I'm thinking that if we go with another extra large platform, that wouldn't be a bad thing. This one just costs iron. That's not a bad deal. If I'm not mistaken, there's also one of these that expands one large slot into 4 medium slots. I'm not sure that that's made here. It might be made down here. Ah, this is it right here. Large storage. Takes 3 ceramics. That's not a bad deal. And I don't know if we want to do the medium rover first or the large rover. I'm not sure. I've never actually used the medium rover. I went right to the large, but the medium rover doesn't require an exo chip, which is why I say maybe that's the way to go. And I've never tried out the crane. I want to play with that. And there's so much stuff I want to play with. I want to play with the rail cars as well. So, not quite sure how we're going to spend our immense research bundle. We just finished one, so we still got 400 coming in. But I do know that we need to move forward with some stuff. Particularly, we want the paver and the drill and the rover. And if we can get hydrazine going, which let me double check here before I go unlocking stuff. Hydrazine is a liquid. I guess not. Hydrazine, 2 ammonium, 1 hydrogen, and if I'm not mistaken, we get hydrogen from our home planet. So, and that's where we're going to set up all this new stuff to begin with. So that'll be the plan. We're going to head back to Silva and set up the hydrogen collection stuff. Well, on our way back to Silva, we accidentally clicked on DeSolo. This is where that problem comes in, because I got 0 launches left here, and now I'm basically stuck here if I don't want to make stuff. But because I came prepared, like I always do. Oh, yeah, that thing just popped out of the side. It's the resources I'm bringing back from Glacia. I brought us an extra thruster. I did. Just in case these kind of mistakes happen. And I fat fingered DeSolo instead of the right planet. But since we're here, we are definitely going to grab some of this stuff. Make some oxygen filters. I just so happen to have this on me. Not bring any power source for it though. Could probably find one or make one. Not that it's important. What we really want is wolframite. And since DeSolo has wolframite, that will refine into tungsten, and we need that to really continue too much. So I'm gonna try and do my little. Can I do a slide trick here? Oh, we may have gotten lucky right off the bat. That looks like wolframite to me. We have what we need. Mistakes were made, but they're happy mistakes, and they're going to be useful to us in the long run, so that will work. I'm just going to leave all this stuff here. Yeah. I have the new engine on. This time, when we launch, we're going to land where we want to land. Which is not here. Where is... Well, I can't miss that because it's so big. Alright, back on home world. What I'm going to do real quick is... I would like to completely empty this tray. And fill it with wolframite and get that going. Yes, we can use all the wolframite that I can muster. So that'll start smelting. We have a lot of materials to offload here, but luckily we have it all in one container. Look at all that. Isn't that beautiful? Iron and titanium. Already smelted and ready to go. We're going to put that there. I would like to get the extra large platform out immediately. And that's going to take another resin. Boom. Let's get our power solution plugged in here. From the looks of it, we haven't been addressing that with much care. Really, this entire base, we've been so focused on Glacia. Glacia has been the goal. All right, while that's finishing up its print, we're going to take a look in here. We need iron, glass, we need plastic. We can't do plastic unless we have the chemistry lab. So we're going to do the chemistry lab first. And what do we need to make out of you? A work light would be really nice just to have on me. Not yet. Battery sensors. What can we get you going on? Definitely that. So let's reach over here and grab all of this. Now we're crafting up some nice juicy storage. We got the big medium extra large platform, and we're gonna get out here with this one. We are especially running out of space and levelness. I need to really work on the level of this entire base. Now we have that though. Let's do the same thing we did over in Glacia. We're going to flip-flop this around. We are going to steal this. That's good. Put that here. And we're going to steal this. Making all the things work. Love it. That goes on there. Now we have this thing. We can put it on here as well. Also, we can put that anywhere. We have platforms now. Available platforms. Let's pull this up. Put that right just like that. Since most of our resources are going to be stored on that platform, it just makes sense to have the combiner of elements there as well. All right. Now, what is it that we needed? We wanted to do an atmospheric condenser, so we are going to need plastic. Plastic is carbon and compound. I don't have any carbon, I don't believe, but I can make carbon. Let's get this started. So if I can put these anywhere on this platform and that can access it, I love that. I love large platforms. So what's next? Materials matter. Well, I hope they matter. And from thin air. Let's actually, we haven't looked at the mission terminal in a little bit. So let's go ahead and take a gander. A breath of fresh air. 2 parts unknown. Okay, so breath of fresh air. That one's, oh my god, we have so many of these done. A QRTG, that will be nice. Tethers. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hey, a solid fuel thruster. We got a free one of those. This thing is nice. I'm going to put this on the side of the base for now. That is an infinite power generator. It will always produce 1 U. It requires no fuel, which makes them very desirable. Let's get this stuff. Let's get this all on a tray, actually. I would love to have all things on a tray. Alright. Are we going to get a legit soil centrifuge? But I already made the soil centrifuge. Well, we have another soil centrifuge. I can take that somewhere else and plop it down. That'll be useful. I know I'm not reading these, but like there's so many. Alright, a relocation package will give me a medium shredder. Bites for that one. Master of Unboxing will give me a buggy. I don't really like the buggies, not gonna lie. Floodlight and a medium generator for getting the tungsten. And materials matter. Use a chemistry mix to mix a new material. That's gonna give us 1,000 bytes. We are not hurting for bytes. I thought that that wouldn't continue if I left, but it looks like we're still getting the research from Glacia. I thought I had to be on that planet for it to remain loaded, but I guess not, because we're not doing any research on this base. Well, that's awesome. Look at that. So we just have, I'm going to move this off of the platform. Yes, I'm that strong. I can just lift a space shuttle with my bare hands. That needs a buggy seat, and it's honestly, it's not that great of a thing to even have. I'm not super impressed with the buggy status at all. I'm just going to set you down right there, and I'm going to drag you over here and set you here. This is now storage, which honestly should be these storage containers, but I don't want to use too much of the stuff I've already used too much of, if that makes sense. So we're going to set this here and see what we can get done with it. There we go. Now, like I said before, I really want to put the smelter and everything on this. So let's grab the soil centrifuge. And let's put it on this platform. See how that just drug it right out? That is awesome. That is the best thing. What I'd like is if these would automatically sort themselves, but that's not going to happen. Alright, so we're left here with a research chamber, which we're not going to do much research on this planet unless we have to for a mission, so it's not going to be that big of a deal. And then we have this platform, which I don't need this to be too big. I just want one more of these things, medium storage silos, so that the smelter has some place to put things. I need to leave at least one of these these medium slots open so that I can put the large soil canister on it. Did I just glitch that by trying to put it on too early? Alright, there's carbon. Awesome. Plastic. So we have our plastic in this. The only thing it needs is glass, which I do believe I have one more piece of glass over here. And I will need to use a soil centrifuge to make some more glass. But there's our atmospheric condenser. And I think I'm just going to put that right over here. So I have atmospheric condenser, I'll have a storage platform, and the canister for now. Eventually this thing is probably going to get... Actually, it should probably get its own anyway. I have the platforms for it. I'm going to give it its own platform and everything for it to work off of. Should be fine. Eventually, these are all going to be perfectly a mix. But for now, they're not. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put this on. And then I'm going to make another plastic for giggles. There we go. There's the atmospheric condenser. This is a funny toy. Actually, I wanted to put this on its own platform. So what this does is it takes the whatever's in the atmosphere of the current planet, and then in the case of this planet is nitrogen and hydrogen, and it compresses it. It gives it its own bottle and everything. We just gotta turn it on and let it go and give it some storage. I don't like storing large quantities of this stuff on platforms, which is why I'm only given this 2. And I'm gonna tell it to repeat. And I'm gonna restart it there with the auto repeats. Every time it makes one, it's gonna make another one and make another one until it runs out of storage. We're going to use a lot of hydrogen because that is used in the chemistry lab, that slot right there, to make all of the goodies. Let's see here. We need hydrogen to make hydrazine. Hydrazine is going to be the fuel source for our rocket, our jetpack when we get that one. It's going to be used for a lot of things. It's also used in crafting recipes. All right, with base upgrades done, we just need to get the other stuff we need here. So what do we need to make first? Hydrazine is 2 ammonium, 1 hydrazine. If we look at our thing, we're going to do a lot of this looking at this thing because I am not familiar with anything beyond this point. Graphene, so we need graphite and ammonium. Those are our current objectives. We're all cleaned up. We're going to go try and find an ammonium deposit. And with the amount of forest that's surrounding us, that shouldn't be all that difficult. You have to be kidding me. I just put it away. I literally had the explosive and I just put it away. I want that. I want that right now. That thing is the key to us doing very well for ourselves really early off, and I have the explosive to open it, so I'm going to try and open it. Alright, we're back. We have the explosive, which I better move the car. If I had thought in a million years that I would have found one of these on the surface, I would have, you know, done that sooner. 2 exo chips. Look at 3 exo chips. And I'll take all that and this. 3 exo chips. I could not have hoped for better on that one. That is worth every ammonium I cannot carry with me right now. And these are worthless. I don't know why I picked those up. Alright, on to the ammonium. Haha, we found another dynamite. And another jetpack thruster, which I don't want equipped right now because I don't need to. And if it's equipped, I'll use it. Ah, another soil canister. No waste, I'll take it. I do want to see. I always find myself in these positions. Let me get out here and do this. Alright. Alright, what do we have here? A zinc, that. We'll take it all. Why not? Well, on my way over here, I actually found another box on the surface, nonetheless, which I can't tell you how upsetting that is. That I searched for them underground forever, and then I find 2 on the surface without even looking for them. I didn't even know this compass existed. Which apparently this helps because I see little green dots every time I'm near one. But I still have found no ammonium. I've been searching for a minute too, and like I have found none. It's the second forest biome I've been in, and apparently that's where ammonium is common. Common might be a strong word, I'm thinking. Oh boy. Well, we're probably just going to have to do soil for the ammonium. Oh wait. Hey look, I was on my way back to the second box I found, which is literally right there. And look what I found. Ammonium. That's awesome. Let's hope it's not a tease and it's going to give us enough to actually do some stuff with. Usually these are pretty big deposits. Well, I'm not going to lie, it's not looking very promising. It's not looking promising at all. Oh man, I'm looking at the recording time right now and it looks like this is going to be 2 episodes. So if you guys get an episode on Tuesday and it included part of this, I apologize because this one's probably going to run into 2 episodes. I didn't even check the recording time. I'm just having so much fun. I love this game. I'm a little late to it, but that doesn't matter. I still enjoy it. That's all that matters. Where's that explosive? Oh, you scared me for a second there, bub. There goes that. 2 more exo chips. Look at that. Make sure there's not any more. Well, I think that means we have 6. We have 6 total exo chips. Not bad. 6 exo chips is a lot of rovers. That's 3 rovers. Or 1 rover for this planet, 1 rover for Glacia, and a very, very large shuttle for us to get back and forth between the two. Since Glacia and this base are going to be our primaries, I think. And I'm probably going to put something onto solo just so I can get the tungsten. But, yeah. Very exciting. Very happy with this all. Even though it wasn't exactly what I wanted. Oh, yeah. We'll never have power as long as this thing's running. 20 U's while active. I was wondering what's going on with all our power, and this is it. So I'm going to click that off, and it's going to put 1 more in that, and that's going to put on the tray, and that's going to be 4 hydrogen bottles, and that's going to let our power situation fix itself. Okay, I think I want to kind of wrap this up a little bit. So let's see if we can make something here. What do we want to go into? Since we have such ample research now that we got, and what I'm going to call the last episode, even though it's probably cut from the same recording, we got aluminum alloy and rubber. If we can do that, we're gonna do that. So aluminum alloy is aluminum and copper, which is easy. And rubber, I probably pass it. Organic and resin. We can do that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to end this episode by building a rover. That's what we're going to do. So we need an aluminum alloy, which looks like we have the copper but not the aluminum. Wait. Look at that. We had one piece. It wanted me to end the episode here. So we got our 1 piece. Now we need organic. And oh, that's pretty. I'll take a look at that here in a second. We want to make rubber, organic, and resin. Now, I know I have resin because it's right here. I just haven't fully put everything out here. And there's our rubber on the way. I'm going to take a look at this. That is pretty. I very much so like the color coding on that. I guess rubber looks exactly how you think it's supposed to look. Like rubber. And I do believe that the large rover is made in here. So we just need the 2 exo chips to make this possible. And they are right here. 2 exo chips. Got them in the inventory. And we're coming back. Large rover. Oh, I'm excited. So we got the large rover. I know I need a rover seat to accommodate that, so we'll get that going immediately. And I need a large canister. So I don't want to stop playing this game. Let's get the I don't know where the large canister is. There, fluid and soil canister, plastic and glass. We need another plastic out of you. Carbon and compound. There's some carbon. Where are we keeping all the compound at? I hate crafting this way, but it is what it is. What else did we need for it? Glass. We're gonna make a ton of glass right now. This may be the last glass we actually have to make, because I'm also going to try and get into, and not this episode, but soon, I'm going to try and get into these. So the paver, which allows us to basically do what we do with the regular terrain tool in our inventory, which is set down flat areas, and the drill, which is going to allow us to actually excavate. I'm going to pick those up right now. I'm too excited. I'm going to build these. I need tungsten carbide. Tungsten carbide is tungsten and carbon. That's not hard to do. So close, so excited. I imagine that these are laid in here. Oh, there's the paver. Silicon and aluminum alloy might be hard. The tungsten carbide and steel actually is doable. There's our seat. Vroom vroom. And here's our glass. Silicon is going to be hard. I don't have access to methane, so the paver is not going to happen right now. But we could easily get the drill up and going, which it's already done. So there's the drill. Now we're just waiting on the rover. All right, rover is done. I'm going to pop it right where it lies. I am not quite sure what they consider front and back on this thing, so I'm just going to try one. I'm going to plug it in. We'll get some power to it. This is a perfect application for the little tiny thingamabob. And we will put the drill on the front of it. We'll unplug it since it has its own power now. Well, looks like this is the front. Or it automatically does that, but I'm so excited we have our own drill. I need storage. I want to try this out real quick before we head off. If I'm not mistaken, there's a small, there it is. So here's what we're gonna do. We put that reticle, you see how it has a red arrow on it? And the white behind it. White is level, so if I hit V, I'm drilling level now, and I'll make kind of level surfaces. The paver, it's a little better and not on rough terrain, but if I point it down where I get a down arrow, it'll drill down till it's at that level and it'll start drilling flat again. But the beautiful part about it is as I get material, it will put that material on the back. Mistakes were made. When we get the paver, we'll have to fix all this, but I had a little too much fun. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and feel free to comment about anything you guys would like to see me do, or would like to correct me on, I am not shy to criticism. Thanks. Bye.